Welcome home, Mrs. Peters. I want to carry you through the threshold, but I don't think this is quite the way we did it on the wedding day.
No, it's not. It's a happy day. And why is that, Chris?
Moving day.
So we got our brand new Alliance Delta travel trailer, and
It's set up on the site about 3 down from us, and we're going to show you what it looks like inside our Paradigm real quick, and then take you on a tour of our brand new Delta and reveal exactly which floor plan we chose and what awesome custom upgrades we have.
all right, let's go. So first of all, there's Miss Callie girl. She's excited. She actually has not walked into the Delta yet. And then we have a whole tub full of accessories and stuff that we need to put in our new Delta, because we're selling this fifth wheel pretty much turnkey and taking very little out aside from our personal stuff. So as you can see, it is a hot mess. So if the new owners are watching, we apologize. We will make sure this is nice and clean and sparkly shiny for you.
Hey, we don't have a toy hauler. We had to bring the toys somewhere. Let's get it out of here and get to our Delta.
All right, first let's take a tour of the Delta while it's still naked.
Naked. All right, well, they're going to see it right here from the front. There's the number.
So the 292RL.
So that is rear living. This is 33 feet 11 inches long. You may have seen us do a tour video of this not that long ago.
Yeah, I'll link that video at the end.
Let me show you some of the things. We're not going to do a typical, walk around and show you every inch of this thing, but we want to show you some of the things that we chose to do. And the very first thing is, what's that, Martha?
That is an electronic leveling system inside the bay.
That's right. We are spoiled. We did go with the Lippert electronic leveling on our trailer. That is a must.
That definitely is.
You want to come around to the back, show some of the things we've got going on back here?
Alrighty.
Look at that pretty Moride stabilizer.
I'll tell you what, that actually works really, really good. So
It's amazing. That thing works really good. So what's so unique back here?
What is so unique back here besides the Moride stabilizer?
Nothing. It's exactly factory. It had an awesome ladder, LED lights.
Yep. And we have so many things we're going to do to this Delta, even though as beautiful that is, you know us.
It ain't going to be factory. All right. Well, here's our nasty rug. We're trying to keep the mud out. Look at this. We told you. We're always making changes. I wonder what all that's for. All I can say is Alliance Parts Department. Go over there. You can get cool stuff.
So right from the get-go, we wanted the Moride safety rail installed on here. We could have got the aftermarket one later, but we went ahead and paid for this upgrade to be done during the factory because we didn't want the extra holes since we had the choice.
What about your stairs? Because you know we're all about the Moride step above stairs.
Oh, I love it. It's naked right now. It needs little shoes.
You got no skippers for it?
It's got no skippers, no lights. We're going to get that decked out. So like we said, we just brought this in yesterday. So it sat here overnight and we're going to go give you a tour. Hello. Welcome. So one of the options that you could do is have a booth dinette, but we decided we wanted the freestanding dinette, or I should say it has little legs on there, but we wanted the table and chairs. So because what we've done in our other Paradigm is we've taken the 2 chairs and put them, oh, let me move this out of the way.
So you can see what you're looking at here. What in the world is that?
Okay. So I did ask for a different couch because the love seat that was in the Delta had a fixed middle partition.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, a little
console.
Here. Console. But because of Callie, she needs somewhere to lay down. But what
literally, Martha asked Alliance for a different couch for the dog.
It wasn't a special order couch. It's something they already have in inventory. So
yeah, this is nothing special.
But what I love is that we've had this couch before, except for this one's a little different. So you have the cup holders here and down below. You got a drawer full of storage, and it's a pretty good sized drawer.
You know what that drawer's for?
Remotes?
Callie toys.
Oh, Callie toys. That's, well, she might need a couple more. She's a Rottweiler. She needs more toys.
That looks a little different than what we might have toured. What do we got going on back here?
Okay. So we did not want the sleeper sofa. Y'all know in our Paradigm, we did not want the sleeper sofa. So we asked for a custom built desk and They did not disappoint.
And it was a worthwhile upgrade. And just to put this out there in the interwebs, we bought this trailer. We paid for these upgrades. None of this was given to us.
Correct. And we did pay for all the additional stuff on here, but it was well worth it because they did such an amazing job at the build on our Paradigm and now our Delta. So I love that it has 3 drawers.
You gonna open the drawer? There we go.
And look how big it is. It's a really nice size. One thing that they did say that they could do is blow the holes in the countertop because they've been watching our videos.
What are you saying? Chris drills holes in things?
I said, if you drill the holes, please measure it first.
They did. They put 2-inch holes, and then we just picked up the grommets over at Menards, right?
Yeah, which is a local hardware store here in Elkhart, Indiana. So we do have the cabinets up above. Really good size, and they do use that blacked out plexiglass, which is nice.
Awesome because we don't have to put the poster board behind it because you cannot see your junk. Your junk's hidden.
So these have the roller shades.
Yeah, blacked out. I really like the material on these. I said that during our tour, and I'm serious about it. It's more of a cloth. Go ahead.
It's more of a cloth, and it's white on the outside, so that'll help keep the heat out.
And then black on the inside.
Okay, now stay over here. I'm going to turn off the lights, and stay over here, and I'm going to do the accent lights. So
yes, she's bougie, y'all. Got to have accent lighting. Boom, there it is.
Span it to the kitchen on the floor and under the island.
All right, so this is really nice option at night when we're watching movies. Kick the lights on, get a little ambiance, but keep the overheads down. Give us some light, lady. It's dark in here.
All right.
I'm scared.
Well, take your sunglasses off, Mr. Peters.
Oh, I'm just trying to be cool.
Who's that guy? Okay, so I'm going to move this over here and tell us about the entertainment center and any ideas you want to do. Or is that a future video?
Yes, there is a future video about this, but let's start with it. The Sansui TV, at first, I will admit, I was like, I don't know about this, but I did turn it on last night, and I realized that this is a smart TV. It does Google, it has Amazon, it has YouTube, and it's all built into the remote. I'm cool with this TV. It's a 50-inch. Now, Alliance did a great job. They put a full motion mount with a little lock, and then they also have the straps to hold it in place. What I like is opposite side.
See an outlet over there.
Yep, that's where our future video alarm system, and I won't say which brand, and no, it's not going to be Ring. You'll have to stick around for that. But they put a nice cabinet back here to really utilize the space well. One of the things that everybody might notice, and ours, or may not if you don't catch this, let me see, come over here. We don't have a backsplash.
Yeah, so we decided we did not want the backsplash on the wall, but that was just a personal choice.
So we asked them to delete that both here and one other spot, which you'll have to stick around and see. So the other thing we deleted used to be right here.
Or somewhere up there.
Somewhere in this area, there was a 12 or 14-inch Bluetooth speaker. I'm an audio nut. You know that. There's videos about us putting a theater system in our Paradigm.
And our Valor.
So we opted to not have it. So we actually have no speaker, no stereo, no electronic music other than what would come out of the TV. That isn't going to last. You know that. Something is on order, and there's going to be a great video for it.
Yep, shipping has been confirmed. Now, down below, what do we got down here, Mr. Peters?
We have a huge storage, which I love. This is a great design. Look how big this is in here. So we haven't exactly decided how we're going to do what we're going to do with the electronics. I will say that it's going to be a soundbar system just like we have now. I'm thinking maybe in there or underneath this storage here, we have this shelf. I really like that. I might find a way to use that, but it goes to show you, Alliance used every inch of this for storage. Now, we have some custom touches that they have prototyped on this trailer that we didn't even know we were getting. Hold on, let me move the jump so you can see here.
All right, so I'm excited. So we have some cupboard space here. So I'm going to go on this side first. We got the cutest little microwave, but
hey, it'll fit a plate.
No, actually, it's a really good size because we don't need a big microwave anyway.
I do like you have range hood that actually is vented to the outside.
So you got a light and you got the fan and the vents on the outside. We've showed that in the other tour video. Greystone microwave, 3-burner Furrion stovetop, and
open the glass. It's not made to be on top of it.
Oh yeah.
When you cook, y'all.
When you cook.
Open it and set it away. What do we got there? What do we call that oven?
a casserole oven. And then what I'm excited for is this really big drawer down below. It's got huge space.
That's a really deep. It's reinforced, 90 pounds, pots and pan drawer.
And then storage on both sides. Let's open the other side.
And like all Alliances, flush floors, vinyl, no carpet. So it's all decked out and ready to go.
What I'm excited for is this kitchen island. So
start on the bottom, save them, leave them on the hook. You can't see what's behind that top drawer. You got to wait.
Oh, okay. So what I'm excited about this kitchen island is that this is the first prototype of reconfiguration of it. So what they did is they moved this down. So of course this is the garbage can.
The world's most expensive garbage can.
Yes. And then we have a cabinet right here with a shelf. So plenty of space to put stuff down there.
Of course, the on-off valves.
And what that means, when they reconfigured it, they were able to give us bigger drawers. So let's go drawer number 1.
So this is substantially larger than the one we did in the video. So that's a nice big drawer.
Yeah. And if you want to see the comparison, I'll link that video at the end of the tour we did at Tampa RV Show this year. And here's what they were able to do. We're the first ones to have it. What is this?
That is awesome. So they took what they've done on the other models and they managed to make it fit and put a silverware drawer inside our drawer here. So that is amazing.
Okay, I did ask when we went there to the parts area and all that. I love this little rolly drying rack. You set stuff on there. And travel day, you can put some stuff in there lightweight. But anyway, I asked for one of these. The normal size is bigger.
This is a Paradigm and Valor drying rack that they cut down because Miss Spoiled over here wanted one for the Delta. So they actually took it and cut it both. Let's see. They cut it across the width and they cut it across the length.
Yeah, so they shortened it because it was like this. So it went over on one side and on the other. I was going to be okay with that. I didn't ask them to do that special for me, but they're so wonderful and just they really went above and beyond. My other favorite thing, okay, so...
You walked right past our 3/4 fridge. Look at that. We've already got something in the fridge and we haven't even talked about it. So, trays.
Yep, Santa Amazon, which... Amazon, you broke one of our bins. Not happy.
Yeah, it's actually, I think it's that one if you look at the back. This came straight from Amazon broken, but the way we're going to use it, I think it'll be okay.
And it may have some pink duct tape on it in the future.
It could be a thing. And thank you, Jim Belletti, for telling us about these, because Jim got a Delta a year ago, and he found those and told us about it. So
I wanted to test the fridge and all that out, because sometimes you just never know. And if the fridge is like dead or whatever, but it's really cool. So we've had it on overnight.
Got fingerprints all over it, so we're going to have to work on that.
Yeah, we'll clean it up and all that when we move our stuff in. But what I'm excited about, I have a pantry. I didn't have a pantry in the 340 RL, but guess what? And it's backlit!
She got her motion lights!
So just so you know, you can ask Alliance for extra parts. They can sell them to you. And what I asked for was an extra shelf right here.
Explain that. Why would you want to split it? It had 4 shelves to begin with.
So sometimes you have smaller stuff. So like our pre-workout, you guys know Chris and I are training for a half marathon. So I wanted just an area for my pre-workout stuff, which isn't that big. And
we got an intermediate shelf. So we had the one on top, what you see right there was there. The one on the bottom, what you see right there was there.
So this one was here, this one, and this one, and there. So this is the additional one.
There's the additional. Got it.
And so,
that's our sexy little breaker panel. 12 volt and 110. And I've got some secrets that I'm going to be working on this one.
Yes.
You'll have to see a later video. So I'll give you an idea of what I'm doing, but I'm not going to show you until the video comes out.
So just so you know, before he starts, we started doing a little tweaking and stuff in here beforehand.
Oh yeah, we've been recording before we were recording the tour. So we've already actually made some upgrades that you'll see in later videos. But this is going to ultimately be my IT cabinet. So this is going to be where we're going to have our router for our Starlink, our PepWave. We're going to have 12 volt accessories up there. We're going to be able to charge cell phones, batteries, cameras. Like, it's going to be the Venturesome Couple IT cabinet and all of our electronics. So more to come on that. That's a future video. You have to stick around. But this is all factory here. USB-A, USB-C, our lights for underneath our cabinet, our lights for that Martha turned on, that's the accent lighting, and then a GFI regular outlet. This is something that Alliance does that literally separates them from other companies, in my opinion.
What's nice is they actually put the venturesome couple, so that was very sweet of them. I didn't catch that until like earlier today, even though I posted pictures and all that. I'm just so in love with this trailer.
We are going to frame this, and this is going on the wall. Thank you, Alliance, for the little things that mean so much to us. That is awesome.
And it's all hand signed too.
Yes.
So the drawers. So we got
junk drawer.
Junk drawer, and that's going to be a Cali drawer.
And then under here, oh, look at this. I hadn't seen this. This is their quick camp guide. So this is everything you need to know on how to get started on RVing if you're new. And we are definitely new. We'll have to read that.
Yes, definitely new. And I see a heater duct down there. And then go ahead and close that drawer. And there's another one right there. What I love is flush floor. And there's no carpet in here. And then we have another heater vent right there, which is not on the floor. It's on the side.
Yeah, but you need to do a 360 real quick so they can see what we love the most about this thing. And that is the gazillion windows that Alliance puts in their trailers.
Yeah, I love these big atrium windows. Oh gosh, you can see so much in here. Plenty of daylight for days. And then when Chris and I is working,
it is wonderful.
Yeah, especially like when we go to Key West and we back up to the beach side, and this is that would be our office view.
So there's also something about this that, yes, it's beautiful like when we're in Key West, which we're going to be there in a couple months. I don't know if it's a bad thing in July, but here we go. What I love about this is I do a lot of Zoom calls, Teams calls, so I have to be on camera. Having all these windows makes for amazing natural light, and it makes it really easy for me to be on screen. So having this is, yes, it's beautiful, but it's really functional, and that's one of the benefits of having the desk in the back is that I get light I need to be on camera.
Yeah, and Callie loves it because she'll be laying on the couch, even though she has a raised-up doggy bed and memory foam pad, but she'll be on the couch and she'll just be looking out these big, beautiful atrium windows, which, if you notice, if there's a little red tab, that means it's an exit window as well, too. So
we may have taken all the stickers off of everything. So if you come to our trailer, look for the red and you can get out. Other than that, go over to the door. They actually had an exit sign over the door, y'all. Come on, America. Come on, man.
I see you forgot one more sticker. Is that my bacon sticker? This says alarm will go off. Well, that's way up high.
Well, that's true. Martha missed it. It's above your height. You want to tell them why it's so important to pull the stickers off right away if you choose to do that.
Otherwise, it's going to stay there forever.
And ever.
And ever. Especially the ones outside. And then
warning, test smoke alarm operation after vehicle has been in storage before each trip and at least once per week during use. Failure to do so can result in death or serious injury. You done been told.
Yep, you've been warned.
Don't call me.
See, this is how new it still is, you guys. We still have packaging on there. Okay.
Come on.
I'm coming. Talk
All
to
right. Me. This is very simple, and I love that. We've got tank heaters, we've got lights, we've got awning lights, we've got the camera switch, we've got water pump, our slides in and out, our awnings in and out. The cool part is our slide in and outs and our awning in and outs are also in the pass-through, which you know. I love the fact that Alliance does toggle switches. You'll see in the next video why that's important, because we were able to make some upgrades already that customized our trailer literally at 10 o'clock last night when we got on this campsite.
I'm going to do some little helpful tips, and it's going to be label maker, because right now it says slide 1 and slide 2. So since this is a newer trailer to us, I mean brand new within 24 hours, I don't know which slide is 1 and 2. So it's
actually opposite of what it was on our Valor and our Paradigm. Slide 2 and those are the kitchen slide. Mm-hmm. Slide 2 and here is our dinette slide, which is slide 3.
So I'm going to show you how easy it is and what label maker we use, and it was a Santa Amazon find. And so I'm just going to put it over there, and
it'll say dining and kitchen.
Yes.
You want to go to the bathroom?
Yes, let's go to the bathroom.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. Come on, y'all, we're going to the bathroom.
So you just come in here, open the door.
Now, your shower looks significantly different than the tour one.
It does. So we
let me interrupt. There's nothing that money can't buy, y'all.
True.
So yes, this is a paid for upgrade. Another parts find from Alliance.
And we have this in our Paradigm. So we have the upgraded shower head, and this goes on the little slidey bar.
Which is super important
For
when
Chris?
you've got 5 something and 6'2".
Yeah, and for me. And the little soap dish. And then we asked the parts department, so they have these in stock. And you just
Those are the
easy.
Paradigm shelves.
Yes.
Slide left and I'll show them. The only thing that comes in here from the factory is that little ledge. And we wanted somewhere to put soap, loofahs, bottles. So we asked for those, and that was our first install.
And we have 2 of those in our Paradigm. So what we can fit our shampoo, conditioner, and then Chris's special shampoo, his tea tree bottle, which is
Ain't that
big.
special?
And then our body wash on the other.
Okay.
Okay. So right here is the toilet paper holder. They let you place it wherever you want. We're still going to figure that out. We have these deep linen closets. I can't even put my full arm in there. I tried yesterday. It's so long. So we're going to come up with an idea, different bins to bring stuff forward. I'll show you down here first.
Okay, so this is another cabinet change. You might
Yes.
want to explain that before you get going.
So I'm excited about this. You can watch it in the tour video at the end that we did at the Tampa show, but they retrofit this. They made it where this cabinet moved over some, and we're the first ones to have the bigger drawers, not only in the kitchen island, but in the bathroom.
These drawers are about double the width and a little bit deeper than what came in the tour video that we had over at Tampa.
Yeah, and we didn't ask for these upgrades. This is just what they did.
But that's one of the benefits of Alliance RV. They're forever listening to the feedback of their customers. They have the Delta page. They get the feedback that, hey, we need bigger drawers. Hey, we need deeper drawers. We need this. We want that. And they make production changes.
They do. And what I noticed is that in the tour video, there was a shelf in there, but I'm actually glad that there's not a shelf in there now, because then I can put taller items in there. I like the big open space. I mean, I could always put like one of those other shelves or whatever. But here's one ask that I did ask.
This is a Martha ask, and again, a small customization that we were able to discuss and pay for.
Okay, so in here, medicine cabinet, it looks beautiful, right? They only had this shelf here and this bottom one.
Let me back up so they can see all of them. Okay, so go ahead again. I've got you in full frame.
All right, so in here, what came was just this shelf right here and this bottom one. I asked for 2 additional shelves because we have a lot of small items. So this shelf and this shelf.
So now we actually have 4 shelves in there, and it's all the factory wood. So that's something that you would have to talk to sales at Alliance about when you're ordering your,
yes,
whether it's a Valor, Delta, Avenue, whatever you want to do, Paradigm.
yes.
Because a lot of these things, they build their furniture in-house. But like this cabinet, we found out that this cabinet is actually dropped in from the ceiling during manufacturing. So to get it out of here, you would actually have to open the roof up or disassemble it. So like for something like that to be built, they have to know in advance.
Yes, and because they already make the shelf, this middle one, it's just, they just added 2 more of the same.
The exact same thing.
And so it wasn't like something super custom or anything. They just added 2 more shelves. It was easy. Now the other upgrade Chris and I had asked for in here that we paid for,
Max-Air fan. So we didn't know about the remote control. That was a surprise.
that was a nice surprise.
Yeah, because our Paradigm didn't have it and our Valor didn't have it either. But this one is the rain sensing. It's a full Max-Air fan. And I'm sure you're thinking that's a tiny bathroom. Why do you need a Max-Air fan? But we don't actually use the Max-Air fan just for the bathroom. We use it to create a vacuum, kind of like a whole house fan.
Yes.
When, like today, it's cold. That's why we got hoodies on. We can open the windows, turn the fan on, and it'll suck the air into the trailer.
Yeah.
And then you don't have to run the AC. So that's why we did that. And that is something that you can retrofit and drop in after the fact. The housing for Max-Air is the same for the little fan or the big fan. I read that online.
There you go. And then you want to show them the other little thing in here on the wall? The big round thing? The big round thing in your face.
Yes. The Furrion water heater. Is that a hot water heater?
It's a hot water heater.
It is pretty sexy.
Because when the water comes out, it is hot. Let me turn the light off. Next up, the bedroom. So this is a barn door.
Daytime. Daytime.
And a little candy cane latch.
Which I do like.
Yes. The light switch is right here, and come on in.
So far, this is a queen size bed. This is going to be the biggest adjustment of our lives because who sleeps in the bed with us?
Our 100-pound Rottweiler Callie girl.
This is all factory standard. Love it. Like the way they have the storage. Love the drawer or slider tray, whatever you want to call that. That's really cool. There may be something coming underneath this bed in June. We'll see. You have to stick around for some videos on that.
Okay, here's a few things that I love. I love the little light because sometimes, so it has a blue light, which is great for nighttime, and then a brighter light, reading light. I like how the headboard is, but under here, so we have additional light above the bed. So it's on my side. I get to control those lights.
When it's time to get up, she'll flip the lights on or she'll put the spotlight in my eye. Wake up!
Never.
Right.
So on each side, we have a USB-A and a USB-C charging and the 110 house plugs.
Can you show them the not so secret storage?
On each side of the bed, it's epoxy pour top, and then it's got quite a bit of storage in there. So I'm thinking like iPad or that sort of thing.
Glasses, things that you don't want scratched because it's a felt line or fleece line or something like that.
And then we got a little platform right here. And
so the reason, hold on, shut the door real quick. Let me show them that. So the platform you mentioned is actually your pass-through. So we're standing over the front of the trailer right now. So our pass-through is under there. That's why you have that finished area. Alliance did a good job of maximizing the space. We have a massive pass-through for a travel trailer. So having that intrusion into your bedroom gives you the bigger pass-through. So it's worth it.
But what I love about it is how you can show them on your side, how finished it is on top. And then when you open the drawer, it goes over the top of it. So let me open the drawer.
Yeah, and that's a long drawer.
It's a really massive drawer.
And then same thing on this side, USB-A, USB-C, storage. I do have one light on this side that Martha doesn't have, so you see the red light come on. That is the front cap light, so you can control your front cap from the inside or outside.
All right, do you want to crawl up over here and I'll open this up?
It's the first time me being on our bed. And feels like an RV mattress.
So we are waiting for our mattress to come in.
And what did we opt to buy?
We got an RV mattress by Brooklyn Bedding, and you'll have to stick around to see which model we got. And it's in shipping right now, so we have to wait.
Wonder if we went with the same one we already have.
I don't know.
We'll have to see. All right, what do we got behind door number, whatever that is?
So we actually have an armoire.
Which is awesome because we had an SOB travel trailer before, and this did not exist. And I'll tell you, storage for clothes was a concern. But with the fact that we've got storage on both sides of the bed and the armoire, we're good.
I'm going to point out a couple things. So in here in the corner, what you don't notice, even though it's inside the armoire and you're going to have clothes up here and not be able to see it, all the way around, they actually finished it. They put the trim piece in that matches the wall, and then there's a trim piece of wood that matches right at the bottom. So it's just those little additional things. I'm like, yeah, it's a travel trailer. Some folks are like, why'd you downgrade? No, this is still an upgrade.
All right, I'm looking over your head. So that's your WineGuard switch. That controls your over-the-air antenna and your park Wi-Fi along with your cable. And then directly below it is just a household plug, a 110 outlet. Nothing special there.
The cool part too, some of the travel trailer floor plans don't have the armoire and these big massive drawers.
All right, hold on. Let me show them back there. So there's something back here behind this, just as a Delta owner, if you happen to have the RL. If you go into your bedroom and you pull the drawers out, you can actually access your furnace, which is where the gray ducting is coming out on my left. And you can access your water heater along with some of your electronics. So if you ever have to work on anything, you can actually access everything that's in the bathroom from the bedroom.
And this should
I love that.
Yeah, and this should be the same for the 294 RK because this is essentially the same floor plan from when you walk in to the right, the bathroom and bedroom, but just a different layout in the front. Oh, almost forgot the sides. So check this out.
We've asked before, are you a folder or are you a hanger?
Yep, because if you want, you can take this out and there's a clothing bar. So one of our friends who owns a Delta, he said that he took the bar out and then actually raised it up higher and took this out. And
then you could put bins behind it there. And as you know, in a travel trailer, storage is king. So every inch you can get, the better.
Yeah. So up above our bed, the full length from the whole mattress. What is it? 60?
60 by 80, so
Yeah,
60 wide.
60 wide. We have storage. And our friend who owns the 262 RV, he gave us a link to some plastic bins that will fit up there perfectly. And how many did he say fit?
You could put 5 of them side by side, plus put jackets and stuff behind them in the curve of the cap. So we will definitely start linking that. We'll probably do, we will do a storage video on all the cool products that we use for this. And a lot of it will be from our friends that tell us, hey, this works really well in the Delta, because we have a few friends that have Deltas. And you know, it's all about sharing the knowledge amongst the community.
It is, and I think to make it easier, if it's Amazon stuff, we'll just put a Delta folder.
Yeah, we really should.
Yeah, we should, just to kind of separate that out, because otherwise it kind of just gets chaotic.
And just know, anything that we put in our Amazon store, we do get commission on. It doesn't charge you anything else, but it does help us, because the little bit we make off of it, it helps pay for travels. And
on occasion, we're able to give discounts on those Amazon items. When the supplier says, hey, here's a discount code for your followers.
Which is always our goal.
Yeah. And then we have a heater duct right here, which is important. And luckily it's on my side of the bed.
I don't think that's a coincidence that that's Martha's side of the bed and there's a heater.
That's because I'm your right-hand woman.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, what do we got up her?
So we got a Coleman Mach AC.
So this is a direct dump AC. This is not ducted anywhere. I'm thrilled about this, and I'm sure you're like, it's a Coleman Mach AC. It's a 13.5 BTU. But when we boondock, we shut this door here, and we close off the bedroom, and we only run one AC when we have solar. That's how we run it right now in the Paradigm. So having a small bedroom like this with a 13.5 AC is going to be amazing, because this AC does an amazing job of cooling the Paradigm with just one. So it's going to be great in here.
We forgot one more sticker. So as you know, this is an exit window.
Open it. Let's see how we get it out. Let's see how talented we are.
Ta-da!
Okay, so you want to leave that out, and we'll go get the exit sticker from the outside. Yes, I know we can pull the screen off, but I don't want to.
Before you leave, there's one more thing. We have no television in here. So a line says right here, oh yeah, so that's the sticker that's going to come down to. TV backer location. What we ordered, instead of a television, an oscillating fan that mounts on the wall. You're welcome, because you know what? There's nothing like good airflow in here. Since we can't put the RV airflow in here, this is going to be able to give us some air oscillating, especially when you have a 100-pound Rottweiler. She farts. And then, but if you wanted a TV, you can put one of those like wall mount ones.
Yeah, Morite has some arms and stuff that'll work, that'll come off that wall. Yeah. If you wanted to do that. But the reason Martha said we can't run the RV airflow, and this is a direct dump, so there's nowhere for the RV airflow to redirect the air into the ducting system, because there isn't any. So for us, this will stay a direct dump at all times.
But, want to show them the AC in the living room?
Are we moonwalking this way?
We are moonwalking.
I cannot moonwalk. God help me.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, no.
No.
I love you, but dancing is neither one of our talents.
Okay, so right up above in the middle.
So that is another Coleman Mach AC. So we have two of them on here. It's a 13,500 BTU. Now this one actually has 5 ducts. There we go. So there's 2 there, which is over the desk. There's 2 in the front up here, and then there's one in the bathroom. Yes. So this one, in a very soon video, will be upgraded with the RV airflow system. We will put the insert in there. We will put the air direct ducting and the vents in there, and then we will do all the scientific measurements on it.
Yeah, and we're actually going to go to the RV airflow factory, so you're going to get the correct measurements before and after, just so we can show you the difference of how much we love RV airflow. For like 3 years, we had it in our Valor 42 V13 and our Paradigm 340 RL. So now we're going to have it in our Delta, and we're going to show you the facts. And now we got to find a truck. Okay, question for all of you.
Oh, Lord.
What kind of truck should we get? Because our 1-ton diesel dually is being sold with our Paradigm next month.
Which is appropriate. It's a perfect truck for that trailer.
Because we don't need a 1-ton dually to tow this travel trailer. So what kind of truck would you recommend?
Well, this was about 9,800 pounds. I'm debating, or we are debating between a 3/4 ton or a 1 ton, both single rear wheel, both short bed, gas or diesel, kind of open. Don't really care about which brand. Any one of the big three would be fine. But let us know what you think. Gas or diesel, 3/4 or 1 ton.
And what color?
Doesn't matter.
But it must have heated seats. My rump roasters.
All right, let's continue the tour. All right, we're going to walk back outside and get to the bay that we did not get. So this is the other side of it.
The other side of the bay.
Right now, it's naked. There's nothing really that special on this side from like an upgrade standpoint. We do love what Alliance did.
So 2 awning switches, because we have 2 awnings. I love that you can control it from the inside and the outside. Front cap lights is right here. You have your standard plug. Hot and cold spray port. So you have a spray port on this side, one on the other side of the bay, and in the very back below the ladder.
And USB A and C in here along with motion lights.
Yeah, and our 6-foot folding table.
That is really cool.
And one thing Chris and I do love is this little open port, and it has a little thing where you can stick wires through.
And we didn't show the other side. Let's go over here.
Okay.
There was something I forgot to mention on this side that we did ask for a little different, and it'll give a little bit of a hint on what we're going to do. We asked Alliance to move our brain basically for our Lippert auto leveling, which is here. Usually it's under that black piece over to our left here, so right there. So this is the Lippert brain. We asked them to move it over here instead of over there because we are going to be doing a solar system on this. You know we would do it. So we'll do a video on that because we're going to do a 24 volt.
Don't give it all away.
All right. There you go. We're going to do a solar system. So we had Alliance put it over there. So this whole area on the left, which you see the black, that's where we're going to be able to put our inverters and part of our solar system. So there you go. The more you know.
Yeah. All right. I got it, Chris.
Did you get this? Whoa, hold on. You can't do it without showing people's pictures or it didn't happen, lady. You know the rules. Hold on. Let's let the camera adjust for a second. It is bright out here.
Okay, just about have it.
I know where that goes.
In the trash.
Okay. We can't do what we did yesterday and made our daughter blush?
Okay, so yesterday we came in here, we took a bulk of the stickers off, and we were FaceTiming our daughter, which she's doing really, really good, you guys. So thank you for your support, love, and prayers after her brain surgery. She's still slowly recovering, but doing better. Anyway, so the exit sign, I have her on camera FaceTiming her, and I put it on Chris's butt, and I was like, that's where it goes. And she about died laughing. Her face turned red, and she...
It was hysterical.
It was just funny. I'm like, we're a quirky family, so it's just the little things, you know.
We're gonna go. Let's go back inside.
Okay, you don't want to go by the Delta, right?
It is too damn windy out there.
Okay. Glasses.
Whew. All right, we had to come back inside. It is windy.
Yeah, that's why we're both wearing hats
and hoodies because it's not Florida. Woo-wee, Indiana is cold, y'all.
All right, so tell us what you think of our new Delta
292 RL
travel trailer by Alliance RV.
Stick around. There's only going to be about 100 different videos of all the modifications, crazy upgrades, and I promise you this is going to be unlike any Delta you have ever seen when we are done with it.
Now, should we tell them why we changed? Why we changed from a toy hauler to a fifth wheel to a travel trailer?
That's my secret. Go for it.
Okay. So some of the big things, when we bought our Alliance Valor 42 V13 toy hauler 3 years ago, we were living in Alaska. We sold the house and went full-time RVing.
Woo! Hit the road.
45-foot toy hauler. Made sense. Well, a year goes by, we bought a house in Central Florida.
Yes. Mostly
to have our daughter live in. We call it our flop house, our vacation home. You know, we come and go as we please. So we traded our Valor for the Alliance Paradigm 340 RL.
Yes,
which has been amazing.
Yeah, it's been a great trailer. Got no complaints. There's no like, oh, why are you doing it? We like to trade and change trailers. We bought an SOB before the Delta or before the Valor. We sold the Valor, got the Delta or the Paradigm, and now we're selling the Paradigm and getting the Delta. Why? Because we like to change. We like to modify, customize, and
honestly, so we loved our travel trailer prior that we had for a few years before Alliance was even created.
Right.
But I'll tell you what, some of the innovative features, the different things, the floor plan, it just felt right to us. So when Chris and I did the Tampa show, that's when we fully committed, okay, we are going to sell our fifth wheel and buy the Delta travel trailer.
Right.
Now, it took about a month for us to figure out which floor plan because there's so many great floor plans. And we wanted to know, like, okay, how are we going to do this? We have intentional traveling, and
Right.
this floor plan, yeah, it's very similar to what we have, but it's also different. So the slight difference is there's no stairs in the inside. There's 3 steps in the inside of our Paradigm. Callie's 8. She just turned 8 last month, and so it's a little hard for her to get on the stairs sometimes.
And for me, it's just, I've been wanting to go under 35 feet. Martha knows that. That's like the magic number. That opens up like 90+% of all RV sites everywhere you go. And so being under 35 feet and only 11'4" tall, we now have access to go to places that we couldn't get into. We went down to New Orleans about a year ago, and we couldn't get into the RV park we wanted to get into the state park.
Yeah, like the site was big enough and wide enough, barely, but the tree overhang, we couldn't even get the Paradigm through. So we're excited to be shorter in height and length.
Yeah, because going to Alaska, we said we're going to do it in the Paradigm. Life happened. It didn't quite work out with our daughter's surgery and everything the way it went, but we would have took it there. But now we're just going to take this. So it's a new adventure, a new journey, some new fun, and more
it's just
content.
A new season in our life, you know. So we're excited for the change. We're going to miss our Paradigm 340RL.
Oh, Jesus, yes. We were already talking about that yesterday when we brought this over and we put it on the site. I was like, oh, crap, we better hurry up and plug it in. We've only got one battery, no solar.
Yeah, this one. But
well, no, I take that back. I lied. It does have one 200-watt panel, a 40-amp charge controller, and one lithium battery. So we do have the basics. We can run lights.
Yeah, I mean, we did run lights for a little bit until we're like, oh, we better plug it in. But no, honestly, we are going to miss our Paradigm 340RL. The new owners, we won't say their names just for privacy.
No.
But the new owners are fabulous.
And they're taking off full time. So it is the perfect journey for them. They're getting a trailer that is 100% shook down, perfect condition. Everything's worked out. It's turnkey. You can do any type of camping you want, straight luxury with all the upgrades. And they get to go and just truly enjoy their journey.
Yeah, what's nice is that our schedule's aligned to where, you know, we're still able to have an overlap with our new travel trailer and the Paradigm, so we can comfortably move in, do a lot of the modifications before we truly live in this. And then we'll be able to clean it out and hunt for a truck because we're selling the truck with the Paradigm.
And if y'all got any connections on a truck, let us know.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely let us know what you think of our new travel trailer.
Most importantly, subscribe to our channel if you don't already. Give us a thumbs up, put the bell notification on, and
enjoy every moment.